The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
What's up, guys? AW here in Warrior. Yes. Hey, Anthony. Glad you're here. Yeah, I'm doing a Let's Talk episode 41. This has been a long time coming. I don't know when my last episode for Let's Talk Pop. I don't know. How long ago was it? Let me check. It actually has been a long time. But let me check. Let's see. Well, 2 weeks ago. Wow. 2 weeks ago. Indiana Jones. Yeah, I think it's because there's been news in the entertainment world, obviously, with the strikes going on, but I don't really want to talk about it. Let's Talk Pop unless I need to. I don't want to make my whole Let's Talk shows about all of that, really. And I haven't seen the 3 episodes since episode 2 of Secret Invasion. I gotta see them. I know what happens to some of them. This is not gonna be spoiler review stuff here. I don't know. I always tell him in my mind, I always say, you gotta see episode 3, 4, and 5 of Secret Invasion. I just forget. I don't know. I gotta get back on that Secret Invasion. I have to see the last 3 episodes because next week is obviously the season finale, right? The 6 episode show. Yeah, so if you're new here, like, share, subscribe. But yeah, it has been 2 or 3 weeks since the Indiana Jones, episode 41, with some stuff to talk about. Like I said, the world of entertainment has been really been highlighted by the strikes, and we're seeing some short-term stuff come out, but long-term news may not be as much out there, may not come out as much out there, depending how long the strikes are. I personally don't think these strikes are gonna be short strikes. Man, we know the writer strikes is not short. I don't know what's going on with the actor strike. It seems like the studios don't care. But this is not what it's about. There are some things that may, in this Tim Hands, the Allies go to war. Oh, I thought they lost. Yeah, I haven't bought tickets to see those movies. I'm not planning to see on the weekend. Maybe next week. And I'll say this: I'm right about Barbie. Okay, I said for months and months and months, Barbie was gonna make money. Damn right, it's making money. Okay. Oppenheimer may be a good movie, but it's not gonna make Barbie money. Sorry. But yeah, so oh yeah, it's all leaked. I remember this. Yeah, all leaked. Okay. All leaked. Be funny. I accidentally unplugged my mic. Oppenheimer will probably do well. Oppenheimer has to rely on word of mouth. But Barbie, man. Barbie. There's a this is not true. This did not happen. But there was like a crazy bullshit rumor a couple weeks ago that Japan was going to ban Oppenheimer. But that was debunked. It's not true. But I remember that I was seeing that on the internet. Oh, Japan's banning Oppenheimer. No, it's not true. Not true at all. Yeah. This is the movie Warner Bros. Is banking on all year, man. This movie Barbie. Because they saw that Creed didn't do well. The DC movies didn't do well. The Warner Bros. Movie. I mean, yeah, but yeah, Barbie is their hit this year, obviously, for Warner Brothers, and that does coincide with Dune, Dune, one of their other bigger films, bigger IP franchises that's supposed to come out in November. It's not been, let's be honest, it's not been official or confirmed or anything like that, but there's a hint of possibly that being delayed to 2024 because and not just that, Aquaman 2, also Lost Kingdom, possibly being pushed into 2024. Uh, this might be a trend. I could see some stuff being pushed back that are supposed to come out late 2023 into early 2024 because they might want to, do some promotional, get some promotional. And what I mean by when promoting those films, I don't mean like commercials or stuff like that. I mean like they want the people that work on the film, the cast and the writers and whatever, the directors are a deal, but they want specifically the cast to go. They want their red carpets to have the cast. They want their cast to go on shows like, I don't know, the talk shows. Once they get the writers' deals done, because the talk shows needs the writers to get a deal done, so they go back to promoting the movies and TV shows on their talk show, late night talk shows. That's what they want. They want the plan is to delay these. Not they haven't official, but they want to delay some of these movies because of a potential deal done. Right? They want. You know what it sounds like? I'll say this. It doesn't sound good. If you ask me, it doesn't sound. Yeah, yeah. You know what? It doesn't sound good. When you're gonna push back November, December movies, they haven't said anything about October. Okay. Right now there's no negotiations. There's nothing's going well right now. There's not in communication, or the commission's been bad. It's not there. They're not talking both sides. Yeah, they're giving waivers, but yeah, that's true. That's true. But to me, I mean, they could do that. It happens in sports, man. When there's a lockout or a strike, or lockout and strike, players are allowed to play in the European leagues or until they get a deal done. They could do that. It's kind of like that. Uh, Marvel's trailer, I don't know. We'll get to that. But this doesn't sound good, really. If they're pushing, I don't have any confidence. Okay, like there's been no news on representatives for SAG and the writers. For, no, sports is entertainment. Yeah, it is a small studio, but it's like I don't. It's not even talking. There's like no news report. Oh, they're planning to go back to the bargaining table or whatever, negotiating table. And and Degrassi, isn't this what these? This is what is then then I'll say this. Then the people that are all these bigger names in support of the strike, they're BS. They're bullshitting them. If that's the case? This is exactly what they're preaching. Oh, for a guild, better salaries, better conditions. But if they're doing this, pushing out the lesser names or smaller people, they're being hypocritical. They're being hypocritical. This is just a hypocritical thing on their part. I'm sorry. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. I'll tell you one thing. Tom Cruise is a side of actors and movies, but he's kind of a corporate shill too. Yeah. Some have. They're not gonna do it every day. Of course. Because they're fine with what they have. They don't, some of them don't even need to work for the rest of their life, the money they make. But whatever. And that's pretty good. Yeah, no actor does, man. No actor does have the stroke to get a deal done. You're dealing here with egocentric, egomaniac billionaires. No actor has that pull. Sorry. Because I'll tell you why. I've been saying this for I'm saying this for time and time again, for months and months again. No actor is box office anymore, okay? They're not box office anymore. Okay? They're not must go see. Okay? They're not must go see. None of them. None of them. Not even Tom Cruise. Barbie is going to do very well, but a lot of movies lately that Margot Robbie has been in haven't done well at the box office. Asteroid City, the two movies, Babylon and the other one from last year, haven't done well. I think studios see that. It's not like sports, man. You got the best player on a sports team. Yeah, I did, Anthony. You could have the best player on a sports team, but if that team sucks, nobody's going to go to the game. Nobody's going to go to the games. Okay? The Anaheim Angels might have the best player in baseball in Tawny, but they're not a good team, and their crowd is usually don't get a good crowd. In sports, when you're winning, you get a good crowd. When you're losing, except football. Football, you get people. Nobody's a draw. Nobody's a draw. You want to know why? You want to know why? I'll tell you why. Celebrities, whether it's sports, entertainment, whatever. You want to know why nobody's a draw? It's the overexposure of social media and the media. You see on Twitter, Facebook, all the time. You see on TV or on the internet. The overexposure, what that does is loses the aura of these people. Back in Degrassi's days, Degrassi's much older than us. You see him on TV and maybe newspapers, maybe magazines. It's the more technology, the more stuff we could read about these people online, the aura, the need to see them in movies or TV shows is the draw. It's not there anymore. It's not there. Okay. Look. I'll give you a wrestling thing. If The Rock announces he's coming back for a SmackDown on Friday, I bet you the ratings are going to do good. The ratings are going to do good. Better than usual Friday. Because It's very rare for him to show on SmackDown. But if he's there every SmackDown, okay, if he's there every SmackDown, it will not be there. The order will not be there. The ratings will not be there. It's the and besides in sports, the difference between sports strikes are like between the labor agreements, the labor disputes in sports. It's usually billionaires versus millionaires. Oh yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, Barbie is making half of what this. Barbie is making more than half of what the global MI7 has right now, in its first weekend. 153 million, right? In its first weekend for Barbie, and is that domestically? It's gonna crush. Barbie is gonna crush. Crush Mission Impossible. I mean, it's gonna. It might be. I'm saying this. Barbie might be the second highest grossing film. It might have a chance to pass Guardians. Homelander, Omni Man fight each other in Mortal Kombat. That's gonna be it. And you got Peacemaker. Yeah, is that Spawn? I think that's Spawn too. Yeah, Spawn's back in Mortal Kombat. I think that's Spawn. Wait a minute, is that Spawn? Dude. Is that a Spawn there too? Oh, Airmat. Oh, it looks like. Okay. But to me, Conchi and Airmat, nothing special about that. I mean, they're Mortal Kombat's characters anyway. I mean, Omni Man, Homelander, and Peacemaker are awesome. Okay? Three more. uh but yeah, we're gonna do the Marvels trailer. Like I didn't when did the Marvels trailer drop, man? Seriously, like it dropped like late last night, right? Like I don't know, like late last night the Marvels trailer. Yeah, 17 hours ago. Yeah, I was asleep. Don't do that. Don't whatever. So I'll let you guys know. The actors are allowed to go to fan expos and comic cons. Let you know. They're allowed to go. Oh, you better. I hope that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Actors are allowed to go to fan expos and comic cons. Okay, they're allowed because they're representing themselves. Okay, they're representing themselves. Oh, and John Cena and Rock could come back to wrestling right now. If they're not doing anything, hit them up, WWE. Hit them up. Do something. Batista too, man. Hit him up. Oh, Batista did officially retire. That's true. He did officially retire. Oh, another thing too. The Rock actually did officially retire too from wrestling. I think everybody missed that, but John Cena didn't. But yeah, whatever. I wonder what movie Drew McIntyre starred in. What movie was Drew McIntyre in? Because Drew McIntyre was in a movie with Batista. I wonder what movie it was. I wonder if his movie. Because What movie was it? My Spy Eternal City? Is that it? I don't think it's that. Is that it? No. It's not that. Not Dune Part 2. Then what is it? Army. Okay, I don't know what it is. Yes, yes. Yep. Yeah, I did see that. It's so okay. What was I gonna say? I forgot to put the Spider-Man stuff. Okay. We all suspected this. We all had a pretty much. We pretty much kind of nice. I'm not though. I'm not paying for the bundle, but we all kind of suspected this, right? Yeah, it isn't. We all kind of suspected this based on if you played the Spider-Man game, and basically last month they confirmed, Insomniac confirmed that Venom was not Eddie Brock, and pretty much in this trailer they pretty much 100% confirmed it. It's going to be, yep, Harry Osborn. Harry Osborn's could be the Venom in this game. As you remember, if you're going through the trailer, he says a line as Harry Osborn, and Venom says the exact same line at the end. I know. I forgot what the line was. If you can remember, put it in the chat. Go ahead. Okay? But if you remember in the trailer, Harry Osborn says a line, and at the end, Venom says the exact same line. Okay? So, it pretty much in the trailer, this trailer that came out confirms that Venom is Harry Osborn. A little different, you know. Harry Osborn has been times. Venom has been different characters throughout the Spider-Man lore universe. Eddie Brock, Harry Osborn, Matt Gargan has been known as Venom at one point, right? There's been She Venom, Anna Vying, wherever her name is. So yeah, so Venom. Obviously, the most well-known Venom is Eddie Brock. But Eddie Brock is not in this game. Or maybe he is, but he's just not going to be Venom. We know we're going to see Jonah Jameson in the game. We see that this game takes years after the first game. You see MJ, she looks a little older. Her hair grows out, right? She's moving up in the journalist profession. She definitely looks older. Peter looks a little older, and he obviously gets the symbiotic suit. And you know what that suit does, obviously. Right? Miles is there. Miles looks a little older too. Obviously, you got Craven coming. Craven. Mr. Negative returns. And from looks from this trailer, Miles confronts Mr. Negative, right? And if you know, it's Mr. Negative's actions during the scene when the Mirror's having a conference, right, in front of the press. Remember, that's where Miles' father died, right? That's because Michelle Harrison, yeah. And that's where Mr. Negative, caused all that stuff going down, and Miles' father died. So Mr. Negative, and since Miles and Mr. Negative do confront each other, because if you remember in the first game, they don't confront each other. So it makes sense for his arc, because obviously, right? You still don't get over that, right? But Peter is there to help him get over that, because Peter understands what it's like losing a loved one and stuff like that. But still, finding out or confronting the person who caused the death of your loved one is very understandable. We know Lizard's in the game. We know the Lizard's in the game. Mr. Negative, Lizard, Venom, Craven is in the game. We know that. Who else? I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna definitely get this game day one. What's Peacemaker gonna do in Mortal Kombat? Seriously. So yeah, let's see what else. Okay. So yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I Oh, that's just happening. This is definitely gonna be a trilogy. I think this is most likely to be a trilogy, or they might set something up here with the Wolverine game. Now, obviously, the Marvel is gonna be games are gonna be developed by different companies, different studios like EA, etc. For Iron Man, Black Panther, for stuff like that, different studios. But I think with Somniac might develop their own small little universe. Universe, yeah, you should play Degrassi. Yeah, might develop their own little small universe in the Marvel universe with the Wolverine. Yeah, so Wolverine, you might see like Insomniac develop an X Men, Spider Man slash kind of universe, and just to make it a smaller universe than the typical MCU or Marvel universe, something like that. I think I would like that. I would like that. It's kind of like right. I would like that. It's not bad idea. I think it could work. You could have game studio developers have create their own little universe. It doesn't have to be a big universe, but it could be a small universe. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Avengers exist, Doctor Strange exists, the Fantastic Four exists, and humans. Yeah, it's basically basically the whole Marvel universe exists. And then I mean, like I'm basically saying is you don't have to use all of them, but you can use some of them. But yeah, you're all right. I mean, I remember I visited the Baxter Building. I saw the Intersectorum. Yeah, you're right. You're right. We'll see how successful the Wolverine game is. Like, and I would like to see him interact with a non-Spider-Man character in this game. Maybe at least maybe like tease Wolverine at the end or something. Right? I like to see that. This, yeah, I kind of agree with you there. I know what you mean. So what was I gonna say? Like, if you play this, yes, Daredevil. If you played the first Spider-Man game that came out for PlayStation 64, like in '99, 2000, it's kind of based on the animated series. Really good game. The second one's Enter Electro, but the first one you had a bunch of cameos in the game. You had Daredevil makes a cameo, Johnny Storm makes a cameo, Captain America made a cameo. I forget who else, but that was really really good. That was really fun, kind of like that. Punisher had a video game. Yeah, not many. Not many. A lot of the games in the 2000s from Marvel were Spider-Man, X-Men. Hawk had a couple games. Hawk had a couple games. There was a really good one. I think Hawk had two games in the 2000s. I think the second one was the good one. I forget what the second one was, but the second one was really, really good. I remember Punisher had a few games. Deadpool 2003. No, 2013. The Deadpool game that came out 2013 was a fun game. Yeah, it was really fun. Really, really fun game. Uh it was that was a good game. And just remember, Marvel tried and the MCU. They tried to establish their movie games onto video games. Like all of Phase One, a lot of the Phase One movies had video games. Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, I believe, had video games. I don't think Avengers did though. I don't think Avengers had their own game, but I know Guardians did not. I think after like 2011, they decided not to go. Yeah, that Thor game. Yeah, they're based on the first movie. Yeah, so Lego decided to go all the way to Age of Ultron, and Lego decided not to continue the MCU after the Age of Ultron because there's so much stuff now. Now there was a just a rumor, a year ago after the release of the Skywalker saga on the Lego Skywalker saga that Lego might have been working on an Infinity Saga, the MCU Infinity Saga Lego. And here's the thing: the Skywalker Saga Lego it featured the nine movies. It featured the nine movies, but there wasn't like a lot of levels per movie. There was only about 5 levels per movie. So it was like 45 levels, but there was like 5 levels per movie. Green Lantern had it, yeah, yeah. Green Lantern 2 had it. Oh yeah. Oh, and there were some good Marvel role playing games. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, really really good. There was a good X Men role playing game, action role playing game. What was it called? Why? I want to hear that story. There was a good action game called X Men Apocalypse. I think it was really good. I want to hear that story. I want to hear the story. You hit it in the wall. Come on. Yeah. But yeah, like I mean, I'll say this: Batman obviously had the best. I think Batman had so far has the best video games on the Arkham series. Arkham series, yeah, the Batman Begins. I remember that. The Arkham series, I think, is the best video game. Video games based on a comic book character out there, but I do think it's a possibility. Spider-Man 2 hits. Spider-Man is definitely going to be Spider-Man could take the mantle. Okay, right? Like Spider-Man has a chance to be obviously top 3. Did he really work a roller coaster? Oh, nice, nice. I want to see this. Hey, hey, did you know Apple's by Disney, Degrassi? No, I'm kidding. Oh, by the way, like, also I forgot to do my little announcement. My little announcement is, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my collection channel. It's a channel where I'm gonna show my collectibles. So I'm gonna post it in here, and I'm gonna pin it for you guys. Okay, pin it for you guys. So please subscribe to this channel, please. Okay, like seriously, get this. Okay, yeah, pin message. Okay, please. Oh yeah, the trailer came out late last night, man. Literally last night, and I'm gonna get something. I'll be right back. Special guest Captain Marvel. Oh, I'm not gonna watch it on ABC, man. I've seen it already. So yeah, here we go. There's Captain Marvel. Yes, and this is from the Marvels. This is from the Marvels. You could get her. You could get Kamala Khan. You could get what's her name, Monica Rambeau, and you could get Marvel Boy. Marvel Boy too. Spoiler alert: there's a character named Marvel Boy. Yeah, and this is from the film that comes out in 4 months. At least the toys are 4 months ahead. Yeah, typical, right? Typical. Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, you think this will make the Bill Larson and haters mad? Yeah, yeah. You're part. Yeah, it looks like her, doesn't it? Man, she looks all right. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick it to those guys. Stick it to them. I'm gonna stick it to those Brie Larson haters. Oh yeah. So transitioning to that, let's go over the trailer. I got the trailer right here. Um, Let me just set it up. So I actually thought the trailer was pretty fun. Though I thought the trailer was pretty fun. Okay, but I'm gonna set it up. We got to see more of the villain in this trailer. When she's all, he has to be right if you have a toy for him, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna. So as you know, Proton's Monica Rambeau. Okay, that's her character. Kamala Khan's Miss Marvel. All right, and obviously Captain Marvel's Carol Danvers. As you know, in this film, we knew this already that they switched powers, right? And each time, and how it works, each time they use their power, it switches. Okay, so if Brie Larson uses her power, no, Carol Danvers uses her power, she becomes somebody else. They switch powers over and over. Okay, and that's because it's not. It's because of the villain. The villain's done that. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yeah, yeah. So let's take a look, okay? Let's take a look.
Carol Danvers, prodigal child of the Milky Way.
Nick Fury, my favorite one-eyed man of intrigue.
How goes it out there?
You know, cold, no air, space.
Okay, what's been stated in this part, okay? Carol Danvers has been busy. Okay, Captain Marvel has been busy going around the galaxy, you know, hero stuff in the galaxy, right? Doing that kind of stuff. So so if you know, it's actually been confirmed that Nick Fury and Carol Danvers have not been in contact for some time, till now. Okay, and you could tell that by their talk, how they're talking to each other. You don't talk like that when you're when You don't talk like that when you just seen each other. You talk like that when there's been some time between the two. When time passes. Dude, George, some of these movies might be. If you don't know, I don't know if you heard, but some of these movies might be pushed back in 2024.
Captain Marvel, the Annihilator. You took everything from me. And now I'm returning the favor.
So if you see her, that's the villain. Did they give her a name in the movie? That's the villain, right? That's the villain. She plays Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, forever, and she has a gauntlet, right? And that gauntlet's very similar to what Kamala has, right? Kamala's having it. Kamala's having, right, on her gauntlet, right? Very similar, because we know the gauntlets, and in the Miss Marvel TV show, the Disney Plus show, we knew that's cosmic from space, stuff like that. And how did they get to Earth? Right? Right? So obviously, the villain here has a gauntlet, and she was able to use it, and that's what makes the power switch between the three heroines. Here's Proton. And
What is happening to me?
And if you remember that's kind of seen at the end of Miss Marvel, kind of, when you see Carol Danvers kind of just switch places with Kamala Khan. Remember that? Yeah, I think I think this movie's not getting pushed back. I think this movie's staying, right? You told me this. You think you told me in privately that you think this movie is staying at the date.
She's entangled our light-based powers, so we switch places whenever we use them.
Yeah, so we switch places every time we use the power.
You can absorb light. I can
So Carol Danvers can absorb light.
see it. And Kamala,
Who's Kamala?
Proton can see light. And
hi, she can turn light into physical matter, which I have never heard of.
I could totally show you.
that looks like a wormhole. That's the villain. Remember, that's the villain.
She's targeting every planet we call home. I would never choose.
So the villains target every planet you call home. Newsflash: you all come from one planet, Earth.
Choose to bring anybody into this.
You are not the only thing standing between this and the universe.
So we got
Oh my god, we're
So we got the Kree what are they called? They're not the Kree judges. I'll call them the judges. Kind of like Ronan. Ronan's kind of people. They're back, so we're gonna get Kree involved. They're probably. I wonder if they're still after years and years after Captain Marvel. So we got the Kree back. Oh, I might be seeing Barbie too. I might see this on Tuesday. So the Kree are back. Well, the executioners, the judges, whatever you want to call them, right? So they're back.
your team.
Higher.
Further. Faster.
Who's that good kid, Gus?
I can't. Can you?
I got it.
You know, I'll say this. I heard it's good. I'll say this. You know, everybody's complaining about Captain Marvel was in the Captain Marvel movie. It seems like in the trailer, just based on the trailer, she's not like that anymore. It seems like she's more down to earth, outgoing, stuff like that. Not angry, not always like have a sour face on her look. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about Hunger Games, but I heard about Dune. But I'm just saying, it seems like Carol Danvers is more friendlier in this film, in this trailer. Yeah, more calm. Yeah, I'll say that too. No. See, we're starting to see some connection between the gauntlets. I heard it's pretty good, Barbie. Really, really good. I might. Now we're starting to see the connection between the gauntlets that Kamala Khan has and the villain in this movie have, and how the gauntlets in Miss Marvel were all it's space, it's cosmic, kind of like the connection with Shang Chi, right? Cosmic, cosmic. And to me, if I ran Marvel after Infinity War, I would not do Avenger movies anymore. Okay, I would not do Avenger movies. I would do group movies, big upscale movies, but I would not do Avenger movies. I would have a big upscale movie that has to do with cosmic, maybe supernatural, maybe grounded, stuff like that. I would split up big movies, but not one big huge movie. Okay, because there are genres within comic books. Okay. But I said I wasn't going to see the movie, but I do want to see the movie now. I gotta support my Canadians in it. I gotta support Michael Cera, Ryan Gosling, Simu Liu. Wait a minute. 3 Kens are Canadian. I get. Okay, you know what I said Barbie's not a draw. You know, most actors in Hollywood are not a draw. I take it back a little bit in this case. If it was Amy Schumer, nobody would see it. Okay? I'll say that. I'll say that. Okay? If it was Amy Schumer. Yeah, this trailer came out of nowhere, man. I was asleep. Do it. Do it. Do it. Here. Here. Yeah, you like the ass, don't you? This is what the anti-SHWs could do. This is the Phantom Menace could do. They could kiss her ass. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know they go to the real world. You know they're going to do that, right? I'm sorry. It's hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did that. I just had to laugh. Nearby, George. I haven't seen it past 3. Nearby. Degrassi, saw what I did? I'm sorry. I don't know. Oh, I heard it's not a kids movie. I heard it isn't. Like I heard. I mean, in the trailer, the guy slaps her on the ass. You think that's for kids? Is it PG-13 blind or rated? Is it PG-13 TV-14? What is it? Rated R? Don't tell me there's sex in it. Yeah, this movie's not moving, guys. This is staying on November 10. Hey. Some kids are more talented than men than their parents. Oh, yeah, of course. Here's the thing. I mean, it's for the female audience, let's be honest. But it's making a lot of good movie. It's making money, man. You can't underestimate the female audience for movies, certain movies. Okay? Let's see. Okay? Don't underestimate the female audience for movies. Don't underestimate it. Oh my god. Really? Who is Wolves? I never heard of her. I know Degrassi probably has. Okay. Aunt May? She played Aunt May? Oh, that's the actress for Aunt May in the Sam Raimi films? Oh, by the way, Blinded. Karate Cobra Kai actors are coming to Toronto for Fan Expo. Is that Johnny Lawrence? We're getting William Zaka, Ralph Macchio. Also, we're getting the actor who played Chosen. Oh, another news. John Berthel's coming to Toronto too. Just to let you know, John Berthel is coming too. So, guys, remember, they're allowed to show up to conventions in Fan Expos. They're not representing the studio, okay? They're not representing the studio. Now, the question is, if a fan asks him about Daredevil, for example, like Chris Charlie Cox about Daredevil, he has to beat around the bush, right? Because you never know, because somebody might be videotaping, right? You never know, videotaping, and then you got to be careful. They just have to be very careful what they say. That's all. Really, 95? You should have brought her back. Oh, Fan Expo gets a lot of celebrities. They do. Your Fall Guy. Oh yeah, that's his next movie. Let's see. See, the thing is, I'll say this: the way Ryan Gosling makes the way he's talking about playing Ken, people are like, huh? Like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, he says some really weird stuff in interviews. Oh my god! Oh yeah, and she's Fanatics? Isn't that sports? Fanatics is a sports company, isn't it? A sports apparel. It sucks though. Toronto International Film Festival is not going to have anybody famous there. Still going on. Oh yeah, this movie's a flop. It doesn't sound good. Oh, it's moving into pop culture. Well, Fanatics is in pop. I mean, I don't know if you consider wrestling pop culture, but it does have wrestling merchandise. Yeah, Barbie's gonna get a sequel. I think that's a damn guarantee. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I do think I have confidence in Greta Gerwig's not Chronicles of Narnia for Netflix. I have confidence in her. Okay, I have more confidence in Chronicles of Narnia, directed by Greta Gerwig, than I have Zack Snyder in Rebel Moon. Okay, I think Greta Gerwig's a better director than Zack Snyder. Oh my god, yeah. So I have more confidence. I mean, Greta Gerwig. I have, yeah. I'm more confident in Chronicles of Narnia that hasn't even been winning yet, just as a director. Nothing's been done on this as having a director. More confidence in that than Rebel Moon. That's right. That's right. And I like the first Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, I saw a toy. Oh yeah, thank you, Degrassi. We're getting new toys from afar, and one of the toys is the Condiment King. Condiment King. I like that. Canada's just a simp. uh, let's see. I feel like I know the AI thing, but I feel like some actors don't fully understand AI exactly. But I'm not. I'm gonna say that for another thing. She's not doing Supergirl. Yeah, I don't think she's doing Supergirl. You still think it's gonna be a female director, dude? It's gonna make way. It's gonna make at least 3 or 4 times the money as a Flash, and that's not hard. That's not hard. And I'm telling you this: Blue Beetle right now may not even make as much as the Flash. Flash make me more than Blue Beetle. Oh, and the difference is Blue Beetle was in $100 million budget, so obviously that there's a little saving face there. Yeah, yeah. I heard about this. I heard about this. I heard about this. I heard about this. I know, Blind. I heard about this. I heard it. They got all the Snyder fans all worked up. All worked up. All worked on, man. So there it is. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The, the problem with Wally West is Flash. He doesn't have a great woke gallery. Like he doesn't have a good woke gallery compared to Barry Allen. Like Reverse Flash, the Rogues, they all work better with Barry Allen than Wally Flash. Wally West. I was Wally Flash. I, like I don't even think they can do Reverse Flash. I mean, how they didn't explain who stabbed his mother. They didn't explain who stabbed his mother. Like, come on. You know what? If I'll say this, if there's any Flash gonna show up, I think it might be Jay Garrick. I don't know. I think it might be Jay Garrick. I'm just the first Flash might be Jay Garrick. That's what I think. If we're gonna say a Flash is Superman's legacy, I think it'll be Jay Garrick's Flash. Jay Garrick. Now let's remember. There has been no casting announcement for Superman's legacy since obviously since the strike. So we don't have the villains or Lex Luthor. But yeah, I like. Oh well, all right. You know they should get to play it. I don't know if that movie killed the character. I just think Ezra Miller. The problem is, I don't think Ezra Miller fit the Flash. I don't know. He didn't fit the Flash. How the DCU built him. He didn't fit the Flash. Like, it's just. It was just something off Ezra Miller's Flash. It did not fit the character. Like, I'll say this. There's miscastings, right? You know that. I think Ezra Miller was miscast as the Flash. All right, Blind, take it later. But yeah, I think Ezra Miller was miscast as the Flash. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. And Grant Gustin's Flash was actually pretty good. Actually, I think he kind of made Batman look strong though. Both Batmans. All right. The Brave and the Bold will happen for a while, man. Brave and the Bold, I think, will be like 2026, 2027. They want to get the Batman out, then they'll do Brave and the Bold. Right? Well, well, I mean, you could do with the what if stuff. Like, what if there was no strikes? What if with the DC stuff? Would James Gunn and Saffron and San Diego Comic announce part 2 of chapter 1, or we just announce the castings? Like, I wonder. Like, you could play the what if stuff. That'd be like we got next year, right? Next year, right? Next year there'll be Hall H will be hugely big again. I guarantee it. I'll probably be surprised if these strikes go a year long. Okay, I'll be surprised. Like, I'll be really, really surprised, shocked, shocked. They have to do something about AI. I mean, they have to do something about residuals and streaming, specifically streaming, because residuals is part of streaming. But they have to. They have to find something there, especially like AI. They have to come to some sort of deal on AI, because AI is going to happen. I'm sorry, but AI in some way, some fashion, or some way, it's going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen. But I just think the actors and writers don't understand fully what AI is, though. They really do think AI has a mind of its own. Like in watching the movies and stuff, they don't. It doesn't really. Not hopefully not yet. But they really don't understand full AI that much completely. Okay, they really don't. Okay. But I still believe if they give the rights and likeness for studios to use once they're dead or whatever, obviously I still believe that. But the way some of these actors are describing AI is like that's not what's happening. I don't think I just don't think they're very well educated in AI, honestly. I don't even think the studios are either. Okay, there has to be some between those two on the AI. There has to be some communication where they fully understand it, and they make a deal where studios cannot just use your likeness, especially like if you're a background actor who makes $200 a day, and then the studios could just use your likeness for the rest of your eternity, and they don't have to pay you. That's stupid. That's a stupid deal. Of course, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't accept that. That's stupid. That's borderline slavery. Fuck no. Wait, how do you think free agency started in sports? You know what? How free agency started in sports? I think baseball started, but free agency in sports, I'm not gonna go into detail, but back in the '60s, '70s, some players didn't want to play their team that they're owned by, and they say, you know what? I don't want to play for them anymore. I should have the right to play for whoever I want, right? Because back before free agency was around, you're owned by the team, and the only way you get to join a new team is having your contract purchased or traded. But players are like, I don't want to play for this team, man. Why should I play for this team? I have to do all this. I have to move. I have to move to this place I don't want to be at. Why do I want to do this? I want to play. I want to play the city I want to be in. So they got free agency started because they argued in court it's slavery. Well, then it's stupid. I mean, you know what? Get their agent. And here's a fun fact in sports, in baseball. If you don't know, minor league baseball, they never had a union until last year. Minor league baseball never had a union. And let me tell you something, minor league players got paid like shit. If you think writers and not the top tier actors are complaining, look at minor league players, what they're making. Actually, they're getting a little better now. Because they have a union, they have good salaries, and the professional teams are actually taking better care of them now. But look, it's not great either. It's still not great. Look at minor league baseball players. They're being paid like crap. And he just got a union last year. Yeah, man, of course. It's all about the money. Look, I'll tell you this baseball agent. The guy, I know you know this guy, Scott Boras. If you know Scott Boras, he's like the number one baseball agent out there. He makes sure his players get like the best contract available. He has all the top tier clients, like top tier baseball players, right? Like top tier players as clients. He always makes sure he gets the most money available, and he gets 10% of that. This guy is probably, like Scott Boras is probably freaking one of the richest agents, period. In anything, any fashion. Sports agents are really, really rich. Really, really rich. Sports agents. You got Rich Paul, who represents LeBron James. Okay. Clutch Sports. Right? Scott Boras, I don't know his company though. Okay? You be 10%. 10% from the salary, merchandise, also in baseball and sports. Players get 2/3 of merchandise sales. So, yeah, that's a lot of money. So if Aaron Judge is making $40 million average salary a season, and he's definitely a top 5 merchandise in terms of jerseys, he's getting 2/3 of how many jerseys are sold. And you know why? You know why in sports they always have new jerseys every year, right? Every year. Which you know why? Drive up sales. They get people to buy. Right? There's new jerseys every year. Because it's just for selling. Same with hats. Unfortunately, players don't get because they don't have names on their hats. Well, some hats have names, but you know what? It's all about that. Agents only pretend to be their friend. They look at you as an asset. And when you're not valuable to them anymore, they'll drop you like that. They're snakes, right? Most of them are snakes. But yeah, and Marcus. Oh yeah. I know. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Thank you for coming on. So yeah. So thank you, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and subscribe to my new channel, please. Thank you, guys. Take care. AWO and Warriors out.